when we're talking about cravings and aversions, this goes to my next question, which is an exploration of what is it that we really want? Because we'll chase our thrills, our riches, our pleasures, and we'll avoid our pains, our discomforts, and we'll chase validations. But it's not what we really want. If I go into a deeper inquiry, like, what do I really want? So when you're, questioned with that inquiry about what it is that people really want, what do we really want?
Well, see, you're asking a very general question. It depends on what stage of evolution you are in.
Uh-huh.
If you ask a child, what do you want? He said, I want a candy. I want chocolate. Yeah, that's the one then. And you ask a teenager, what do you want? Oh, I want a friend, boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever, And you ask someone little older, then I want a job. See, our wants, our chase for something goes on till you really realize, you really come to this understanding, I'm much bigger than all these roles I'm playing.
Mm.
Then you start asking, who am I? What is the purpose of my life? Where am I going? Is this the world? This is it? Is there anything more? And once you get to that stage, I tell you, rest becomes very easy. Your seeking begins. The seeking begins, then it's not too far away to find yourself.
It's a beautiful way to look at it. And also there's another inquiry that I want to dig a little deeper in, because the child may think that it wants chocolate, but what he or she wants more is love, for sure. Because if you deny a child love, even as much chocolate as you give it, it will not be a happy child. It will not be satisfied.
This love is the basic thing.
Yeah.
And love always takes pride in the old. See, our mind runs for something new. Our heart yearns for something old. You take pride in an old friend. And you take pride in a new computer. It's not the other way around, you see.
Uh-huh.
You don't say, I have an old computer and I have a new friend. That's not anybody's
it's true.
wanting that. So, nature of love is to look for the old, that bonding. And I tell you, it is always there. And most of the conflict in the world today is between the mind and heart.
Mm-hmm.
While the mind wants latest thing, gadget, something new, the heart always longs for to be connected. As you said, see, you had the beautiful mandala here. This interest in humanity is that of the heart.
Mm-hmm.
And in life, you need both science and spirituality.
Yeah.
And love is always there, but it is more than seeking, I would say. In giving, you will find it more.
It's almost the same. My understanding of love is the moment you give it, it opens your heart to love, and the receiving is automatic. As you give, you receive, because an open heart is a bilateral gate.
This is what many people don't understand. They keep craving for others' attention and love. But I tell them, they say, look, you start giving. There is a joy in getting, no doubt. But there is a greater joy in giving.
Mm-hmm.
The joy that we get in getting is an infant joy. But the joy in giving is a grandfather's joy. Grandmother's joy.
Mm-hmm.
And that really indicates love.
Yeah.
And demand destroys love. If we demand love, then we are destroying love.
I have an incredible relationship with my wife, Vailana. She's over there watching. And one thing that we've recognized is if we get into a disagreement or a conflict, which is very rare, we have a really beautiful relationship where that doesn't happen often. But the resolution is, if either one of us and both of us can find anything to love, even if it's our cats, If one of our cats come over and we're having a disagreement and we love the cat, then our heart opens back up and then it's easy to love each other again. It's like the moment we open to love specifically, we can open to love universally, which includes returning love back to our own field.
Yeah. I would go one step ahead and say, arguments and fights are part of love. It should be considered as part of love.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you put Tabasco in your
it's a little spice.
food, little spicy, and that makes life more interesting. Yeah. It makes life more interesting. You can't only drink Tabasco like you drink water, but a little bit, a little bit of it is good. And if there is a disagreement between two persons, I would say you take turns. Don't do it on the same day. Between the husband and wife, one give turn for one to flare up and you keep down. The next day you can take your turn.
Yeah, for sure.
So we must see love is not just an emotion. It's our very being.
Mm-hmm.
When it is our very nature, you can never get rid of it. So that I see that not one being on the planet is there without love. Only that gets shrouded. It gets covered. It's covered by stress and misunderstanding and small-mindedness, lack of vision. All these things comes as a barrier. See, even in the worst criminal, you will see that there is a child hiding inside that person, waiting to be unveiled.
This understanding that our very nature is love is not a new understanding for me. It's something that many teachers have taught and that I believe. But when I hear something and you express it in a way where I feel the truth of it, and then what happens in me is the tears often come as a way to wash away my own disbelief in all the ways that I'd actually, even though I thought I believed it, I didn't really believe it. And then truth comes and it's like, I have to wash away this lens of perception that has been perceiving the world differently. And
No. It's a sign of love.
Yeah.
When heart opens, tears flow.
Yeah.
And doubts disappear.
Mm-hmm.
The ancient rishis of India have said, when you encounter the truth, the doubts disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And the heart opens, tears flow. These are all part of the process.
Yeah.
There is no dirt to wash it away. You are already pure.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The fourth question is, and then we'll explore some different other areas, but understanding all of this, the world is in an interesting time right now. What can we do to help the world right now?
I wish this question comes up in every mind. At least half the population, when they get this, what can we do, will be out of the selfish shell that we reel in and be insensitive to others around us. What can we do? This question must arise. As I said, the first question should arise. Who am I?
Mm-hmm.
This is very important. This is the very beginning of our community life. What we can do to make life better, how we can save the planet,
Mm-hmm.
how we can contribute to the growth of spiritual awareness, awakening in people around us. These questions may have many, many answers. I would say the first is we have to think of a violence-free and stress-free society. If I look back and see 40 years back, what was America and what it is today, it is appalling. So many people are committing suicide.
Mm-hmm.
This year, 400 medical professional doctors have committed suicide. And every day, 27 veterans are committing suicide. I mean, this was never heard of before.
Mm-hmm.
People who are supposed to save others' life are taking away their own life.
Mm-hmm.
Means there is a serious need for spiritual upliftment,
Mm-hmm.
our wisdom, knowledge. You know, when our prana, the chi, energy shrinks, that is when we want to get out of the body.
Mm.
Like if this jacket is too tight, what is your natural tendency?
Take it off.
I want to take it off. So when our subtle body, our subtle mind shrinks, our energy shrinks, then you feel depressed, and it shrinks more, you feel suicidal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what to do to make it come to its normal position? Breathing exercise.
Yes. Yes.
See, when you do breathing exercise, what happens? Your energy expands. And you might have noticed, whenever you are happy, what is the sensation you get? Not that of shrinking.
Expansion, yeah.
Expansion. Something in you is expanding.
Mm.
Right? And can you keep it expanded? I tell you, yes, you can.
Mm.
Meditation and breathing, the Sudarshan Kriya is such a powerful technique, breathing technique that we teach, the sky technique. It helps one to expand one's energy.
Mm.
And then this tendency to commit harm to oneself or to others disappear.
Yeah.
You know, today what is happening is there is so much of aggression in the society. You saw just 3 days back, a gentleman comes in the grocery store and shoots down 10 people. And we don't want to leave such a world to our coming generation, nor do we want to live in such a world.
Sure.
Where we live with such insecurity, you know. You feel so insecure to send the kids to the school.
Yeah.
Feel so insecure to go to grocery store. You feel insecure to walk in the streets. This is not the world that we should leave behind.
Right.
We all must focus in creating a violence-free world. For that, we need to create a stress-free world. At least we should know how to get rid of stress when it comes on to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, today, stress is a common thing. Stress is competing with God. It's become omnipresent. You see everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we had to cut it to the size. You know, we can't have the population go in such depression.
We can't continue on this path.
Continue like this.
I mentioned that I study with Quechua teachers from Peru, and one of my teachers, Maestro Orlando, in the Quechua tradition, he says the number one condition he is helping people with is stress.
We have not educated our population how to handle the mind.
Yeah.
We have not educated. We have taught them dental hygiene, but not mental hygiene. How to keep your mind free from inhibition. How to keep your spirit high. We have not learned about it. No techniques were taught. Sermons were given. Oh, love thy neighbor, help everybody. And we have done so much sermons from all traditions we have heard, but nothing concrete, practical for people to do.
Right. And that's how people really learn.
Yeah.
You do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what is needed, you know. Education in mental health. Or even mental health itself is a sort of taboo. I would say education in well-being.
Mm-hmm.
To learn about the 7 layers of our existence. About our body, little bit about our body, our breath, our mind, our intellect, our memory, our ego, and something that transcends our ego, the self. A little bit knowledge about all these 7 layers of our existence can just make our life so much better, much better, I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You come from a culture that has had this wisdom for thousands of years. In America, for example, we were founded by Protestants and very strictly religious, who wanted to escape England and form their own religion. So we don't have a rich tradition or history in the self-exploration of the mind. We were told to believe everything that somebody else wrote 2,000 years ago, or in that case, 1,600 years ago or whatever. But in your culture, this wisdom has been around, and in many other cultures, the wisdom has been there, and in the Native American traditions. But what is it that is still maybe so attractive about the new ideas of culture that have people forgetting the old ideas?
You see, though things have been in different cultures, it's not necessary that people have adopted it or paid attention to it. You see? See, I see every part of this planet has its own uniqueness.
Mm-hmm.
And nature has bestowed science, so much scientific discovery has come up in America, like nowhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And it has benefited the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, ancient wisdom has always come from the East.
Mm-hmm.
And that can benefit the whole world. Yoga's origin was no doubt in India. But till recently, not everybody was doing yoga,
Mm-hmm.
Though its origins were there, it was in books, hardly people were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Only in recent times, the people have recognized and realized it's important to do that.
Yeah.
So otherwise, you take it for granted. You have something at home, you just say, okay, my grandfather did it, and that's okay. I don't need to do that. That type of mindset comes.
Yeah.
I have a question here. See, when you can accept food from every part of the world, you accept technology from every part of the world. Doesn't matter where technology for cars have done. If it's a car from Japan, we accept it. If it's from Germany, we take it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, Danish cookies, world
Delicious.
And Swiss chocolates,
Delicious.
People love it.
Yes.
You see, when you can accept food from everywhere, music from everywhere, Beethoven is from Germany, but the whole world enjoys Beethoven's music. Sitar is from India. Pandit Ravi Shankar, mine same name.
Yeah.
The sitar is popular everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
So why not we accept wisdom also? Why do we shy from wisdom?
Right.
See, just by eating Danish cookies, you will not become Scandinavian. You'll continue to be American.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way, whatever faith, religion you follow, doesn't matter. But you can benefit from all the wisdom in the world and own it, I say.
Mm.
Don't think that, Buddha was from India and Buddhism is only for India. No.
Mm.
Wisdom is universal. Jesus was from Jerusalem. That doesn't mean it's only for Jerusalem.
Right.
For Israel. The whole world has accepted his teaching. Similarly, Lord Krishna was from India, no doubt, but the Bhagavad Gita, Einstein has recognized Gita as one of the life-changing texts that he read that,
Mm-hmm.
For Einstein, Gita was a very big turning point in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Jobs has benefited from the Vedanta philosophy. So the world over people, wise people, they always own all the wisdom.
Yeah.
They don't see it is my culture or someone else's culture. It's all ours. We have one planet Earth. And all the diversity, cultures, all belong to us.
Yeah.
This ownership can make us a global citizen.
Mm-hmm. I cannot agree with you more. I think it's so important to be able to share, as you said, not just food or music or clothes or technology, but to share the wisdom and the medicine.
Yes.
And people will actually get angry, though, the problem is they'll get angry if you're experiencing a culture's medicine that's not your own. For example, I really appreciate dance and the ecstatic expression of dance, the ability to dance to music, to drums, and feel that. Well, that's in many different cultures. But so in a certain gathering, we painted our own bodies and faces however we wanted to, inspiration from the elements, didn't copy anybody. We painted our faces and we danced. And people were saying, you can't do that. You're an American. You can't paint your face and dance. And I said, what do you mean? This is a human right. It's a human right to paint your body and dance to the drums and pray to the elements. Like if we make that only for this culture or that culture, then we're lost, because the world needs all of the medicine of the whole world.
Correct.
And all of the practices of the whole world.
Yeah, that's exactly. We must own the whole planet.
And honor all of the cultures and have reverence from whence they came, and gratitude.
Yeah.
You know, gratitude is actually the key aspect. Like, thank you for holding this tradition. Thank you for showing us the way.
Absolutely.
You know?
You don't need to do everything yourself, but it's necessary to have that sense of belongingness and gratitude, as you said. Honoring each other, respecting each other, respecting traditions. That's necessary.
Yeah. Peace is something that you are creating a movement to stand for peace. And understanding a bit of it, it's about creating peace within yourself, a field of peace within the self.
See, after 2 years of pandemic on top of this war and then all this inflation, there is sense of despondency in people. They feel so hopeless. You know, when you feel so hopeless, you start going down the hill. You know, you feel more depressed. I wanted to stir people's energy up and then make them realize, we can do something. If we put all our intention in one line, I stand for peace. Of course, we all stand for peace. We all know. But when we invoke that conviction from within us, we can get over our sense of hopelessness, our helplessness. So, and collective intention from so many of us will definitely have an impact on the world consciousness.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I'm now touring US, going from city to city and having everyone sit down and stand up for peace.
Yeah.
Sit down and go within and meditate, and then you stand up for peace.
Yeah. Stand for something that's important. Another interesting question that I have is, there are many gods and goddesses represented in Indian culture. When you connect with one of those gods or goddesses, it seems like it's an energy. It's an energy that's represented by a form.
Correct.
And so if somebody wants to go and interact with that energy of Shiva or Kali or Vishnu or Krishna, or what is the way that you recommend that people try to connect with that energy to feel what it is?
You know, like the white light has all different colors, right? So you choose to pick one color, red, yellow, blue, green, orange, whatever, and violet, but they all ultimately reach only the one light. So that's what in India it's a Ekam Sat Vipra, only one truth, one divinity, but manifested in many forms. So it's same wheat, you make pasta out of it, you make samosa out of it, you make bread out of it, you make bagel, you make muffin out of it.
I'm getting hungry with all of your analogies of food. Is it lunchtime?
So like that, you know, in the varieties. So in any one form of divinity you take, these are devas you take, and then you see all the other devas are also part of that. You take Devi, and Shiva is part of Devi, Vishnu, Ganpati. Everybody, every other divine are associated with that one. So it is your choice. That's why it's called Ishta Deva. Ishta Deva means your choice of worship. So if you like Shiva, fine, that's your Ishta. Your liking, you know. And form of Shiva also you could choose. You like dance, then you see the dancing Shiva.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see the meditating Shiva, then there is meditating Shiva. So similarly, if you are lover of Mother Divine, then she has many forms.
Mm-hmm.
Very gentle form, in the form of music. And the goddess of music, she sits on a stone or a white lotus.
Is this Saraswati?
Saraswati. And she has three things. One is a rosary and a book and an instrument, veena. So that is sound, music, book, logic, and then meditation, the rosary.
Mm-hmm.
These three things together make Saraswati.
Mm-hmm.
So like that, it's both symbolic, also energy level, both. The best way is chanting, listening to those chanting and sitting and meditating.
Mm.
And different chantings have those specific, definite vibrations, I tell you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it changes your consciousness.
Yeah, it brings a different flavor in your consciousness.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like you go to an ice cream parlor and there is all different flavors, strawberry and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, they are all different flavors in the consciousness.
Right. And we're almost finished here. And if you talk one more time about food, I'm just going to walk out and go to lunch.
I think that's the idea.
Yeah. You're steering us gently towards lunch here.
Absolutely.
All right, so
you got it. You're right.
So I'll let this be the final question. Is there's something of a paradox that I believe has been taught, which is Atman is Brahman, Brahman is Atman. The Godhead within is the same as the Godhead without. And that's sometimes difficult to understand how that could be possible. How is my God that's within me the same as this whole world, universe God?
Tell you simple thing. Are you breathing? You have air inside of you? Do you see this is my air? Can you hold on to it?
Yeah.
The air which you are exhaling, that air goes all around the world, my dear.
Mm.
You can't, the subtle you go, you can't create division. You can create division in the body. Oh, that body is here, this body is here. But you go little subtler in the breath level. Can you say, this is my air, I'm just going to hold on to myself? No, the air that gets into your lung goes all over the world. The sun that is there is shared by everybody. Though same sun comes into your window, 100%, right? When you see a sun ray coming into your window, it's not just half or one part of it. You find the whole sun.
Mm.
The total sun is in every ray.
Mm.
In the same way, the air around us, you can't divide. You go subtler, the space, you cannot say, this is my space.
Mm.
You move from this room to next room, the space has changed.
Mm.
And yet it is not changed.
Mm.
So, Atman is the individual impressions. The air in a balloon is the same air that is outside the balloon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, we're the balloon and the air. Yeah.
And so you must see beyond the cover of the balloon.
Mm.
And if you identify more with the air inside, you say, yeah, it is the same air outside and inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same space which is inside the pot and outside the pot.
Mm-hmm.
So it all comes to that oneness. Atoms, whether it is an atom from wood or brick or a metal or water or our body, it's all same. Here physics will help in understanding Vedanta very well.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
It says the table is not the chair and chair is not the door. On one level, they're all different. But on another level, it's all wood.
Mm.
So in that sense, it is one.
And it's all light, ultimately, as well. Another way to look at it.
Huh.
Well, This conversation has been spectacular, not just for the words, but for the energy. Thank you for holding the wisdom and the embodiment of that wisdom. It's a very special thing, and I feel very honored to have had this conversation and to be able to share it.